All right, folks, this is Dr. Surasinghe again. We are going to talk about our next lab, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lab 5. So this is the lab where we are going to talk about natural selection with respect to snails. And we are using a computer-based simulation for this project. Unlike previous labs we have done, this is actually a self-paced activity. Mm, so my explanation, my preamble is going to be extremely short, which is good, right? Um, Now let's me navigate you to the most important parts, right? So let's go to your lab Blackboard page, which is this one, and then let's navigate to course content. Let's now navigate into this SimBio Labs. So the first thing that you have to do now, if you're going to not see any of these links because these are, like my view as an instructor, you're only going to see this particular component. So the first thing to do actually, probably before, um, at least, few days before the lab, right? Probably, better if it is actually at least, like the week before the lab. Go ahead and follow these instructions for the purpose of registration, right? First, it includes making sure that your laptop or the computer you're working on has the technical capacity to work with the software. Most of the computers that you have should work with this, should be compatible Mac and Windows versions. And then this part, like, ignore it, it doesn't relate to you, because all the payments are related to the software. We have bought it for you. You are not going to pay a penny. If it prompts you for any payment, just don't do anything, right? And then you have to register. Now make sure that anyone in my section 3 or section 4 must follow this particular registration link. Don't use anything from your friend, right? Because those are going to be different section. And then you click that, it will navigate to a page like that. So you will create an account, right, and use your not Gmail, like use your BSU email address, your username, not BSU username, BSU email address, because the purchases we made were connected to BSU, right? And then include your name and stuff like that, and then create the account, right? And then after you created the account, right, after that particular part is done, you're coming to the last part, which actually includes installing the actual desktop application, right? So what in that way, like, you just click this one, it takes you to the online portal. From the online portal, you actually get a link to download the actual desktop. Just for the fun, let's actually go into this one, right? And then you will actually create an account, put your first name, last name, and then here I recommend that you use your BSU email, re-enter that, and then choose whatever the student ID you like to use. It could be the same as your BSU username, just so that you don't forget it, and then enter the stuff, and then you hit create account, and then the rest of the follow-up is extremely self-intuitive. Hit register, right? You actually are prompted to do some, like, agreements, and click it agree, and then you hit finish, and then you can actually provide it's a good idea to give research content, right, consent, and you click yes and you submit it, right? And then it actually prompts you to actually install this particular the actual desktop software, right? And then you just click it, download it, and you install it. And then subsequently, right, you can actually go to the actual student portal, right? And then if you click it, it will again could prompt you to download the same thing, right? These are not different installers, those are the same thing, right? Make sure, like, either way that you install it, and once you install it, right, it will look something like this. Let me open up that at my end. The actual interface will look something like this. And then you log in with your credentials, right? And you will see an interface similar to this, right? Very similar to this. And then the rest of the thing is simply continue working on each and every activity, right? So whatever shown over here, it will instruct you what to do, and then it will take you through some explanations, very quick, short and easy explanations that you can easily follow. Some very short activities for you to do, and then navigate across different sections. And as you navigate, there will be some practice questions that you can actually test whether you're right or wrong at the moment. And then towards the end of it, right, you can see it actually has multiple sections. Towards the very last section, it will prompt you to take the actual graded questions, right? Those graded questions, once you take them, you can actually try different attempts, but once you submit it, once you close the application, it's done, right? It's a done deal. And after a week, like I usually do, you will get to access your grade, and where you did right, where you did wrong, right? And so this is it. That's it. It's extremely easy. You can self-pace it and follow it on your own, right? It's pretty fun. I actually tried several of these activities. Keep enough time for you to go through this. These are fun activities, so pace yourself very well, right? Don't rush through it. If you rush through it, you will actually not get to do the questions very well, right? In order to do the questions well and earn the full credit, you need to go through every and each step, because I will not let you retake the questions again, right? It's a one-time deal, right? You'll have plenty of time to go over. One-time deal. Once you're done, you hit submit, and then end of the story. Well, with that, I will actually stop. It's such a very short introduction. Everything is pretty easy, straightforward, and you know where to find me if you have any questions, right? Drop in for an office hour and let's chat. All right, guys, good luck.